Alright, we're back, and I picked the collector skill, which will make interactable objects highlight at farther distances, which should make it easier to find loot for us, which, you know, is kind of a priority for me. So now I guess we have to go in there and fight those raptidons. Hopefully we can do that in a sneaky way, I don't know. Oh wait, we should maybe... I think we can repair on the go, can't we? So let's see if we can actually... Yeah, repair all equipped. Woof. That's nice. No having to go away. Okay. Seriously, the Raptidon is walking right in front of our door. Is it smelling us or what? Let's see if it walks away or if it will just stay there. Oh, maybe it's the one behind. Okay, let's try to sneak our way over there. Oh.
Oh, look at how big she is! Wow. We're not going in there, are we?
Sneak, sneak, sneak.
Make him regret it!
Why are you picking a fight?
Woo! I'm ready for this!
Cannot use while in combat. Oh, great.
Get it off! Get it off!
Seriously? You can't just pick a fight. Matriarch? What?
That's the last of them.
That might not have gone the way I wanted to. Okay, messages. I have good news and I have bad news. The bad news is that we've got a sprat problem. Oh, okay, we already saw that. Yeah. But I guess we killed the Raptidons? Danger sign. Okay. Not sure what that is for. But I guess we can loot everything now.
Dang, that's impressive.
Oh. And I'm over cucumbered again. That's not good. Well, there are a few more Raptidons, but I think my companions killed the matriarch, didn't they? I think I should have gone for the carrying bonus perk. It's interesting though, when I first attempted to play this, I actually got to this mission and managed to keep the Raptidon alive, the matriarch. So I wonder what I did differently. But at least we've dealt with the Raptidons, which means there should be no, you know, like it shouldn't be a danger to the people around. Which is kind of gameplay-wise or role-playing wise what I'm hoping for. Alright, so let's go back then and find, oh, wrong door, this one. Find our dear vending machine again and play some more inventory management, the game. I guess there is the closest one. Then we have to see what we can sell to Gladys. If any of the stuff we get is enough to give us the key we've been hoping for. Vending machine, sell. Jesus. You know what, I have weapons that sort of work, so let's just sell all the weapons in here. There will probably be more loot in the future. And a lot of... How heavy is Raptidon meat? 1, okay. So that alone accounts for 17. And it's all just boosts base health for temporary hit points, movement speed, so we don't really need those. Okay. And I think we've been up there, right? Yes, we were. Seriously? Okay. Now let's look what our journal says. We didn't botch anything yet. Doom that came to Roseway. Weapons from the Void. What's this? Science weapon on a Groundbreaker. Phineas science weapon. Vulcan's hammer. Amateur alchemist. Well, I guess we'll go back to Groundbreaker for now. Which we can probably do from our map. Region. Okay, we can't until we're outside, I guess. So let's leave first.
Hey there. You the lady Cass called about?
You're part of her group?
That I am. Got left out here to watch for reinforcements. Name's Lillian. Hope you're having a better time than us.
Bad day, huh?
I've had better. Lost some things in a dust-up. But I didn't get eaten like some of our crew. Got that going for me.
I'm sorry, were they friends of yours?
Some of them were okay. You don't get too close in this work. And Dylan, well, ain't no one gonna regret his passing. Least of all his mama. I was near the Raptidon pen when they got loose. Had to set a few to rights. When I got to checking if all my parts were still attached, I realized I'd dropped my cigarette case.
I know where this is going. You're busy, but if I fetched it, you'd pay it for my trouble, right?
I look busy to you. It's surrounded by pissed-off Raptidons. My mama didn't raise no dumbasses. This was a Spacer's Choice commemorative case. Some promo for Founding Day they did back in, I forget the year. Worth decent bits to collectors.
Wouldn't hurt to do her a nice turn, would it, Captain?
I'll come around if I can get... Where did you lose your cigarettes?
An outdoor Raptidon pen yonder, past the main entrance. Law only knows why they're breeding the damn things.
Let's say I managed to nab it. You willing to pay to get it back?
Well, you'd sure as hell have earned it, wouldn't you?
I'll come around if I can get hold of it.
I'd be obliged. Just don't lose any parts trying.
Okay, so that was the Raptidon pen we came by earlier. Oh, can't go up there. I think we went here, didn't we? Jeez, I can't even walk up a hill anymore. I wish I had a brain. Oh, and that's...
Mysterious doors are the funnest sorts of doors.
After you.
Ah, okay, so that's... I guess that's where they originally... Like, they told us, like, it's a thick door. And I guess that's the original spot where we were supposed to walk in, not the front door. Like we did. A model spaceship, okay. So if we go in here, where do we end up? Where's that entrance?
Smells like they gotta back up somewheres. Maybe even a fatberg. Oh, nasty.
Ah, okay, that was the barred door. Clio Secret Lab. Remember to keep Auntie's secrets secret. Employer rights under the Biased Labor Standards Act. Wage determined by merit of your work. Overtime may result in higher pay if the quality of said work is considered exemplary. Your employer has the right to dock your pay should you damage any facilities or equipment. It is your responsibility, not your employer's, to avoid workplace hazards. Halcyon Colony Department of Labor. I think that's actually what basically employers did, like in the early Industrial Revolution, so this is not as bizarre as it might sound. Yeah, okay, here we are. That's where we came through. So it's interesting, there's always like several ways to get in and out and around in each mission. I like that about this game. It gives you kind of a little bit of an opportunity. You know, you could do all of this mission without ever meeting that soldier at the start. Okay, there are a bunch of Raptidons down there, I think.
Okay, going quiet.
So let's see if we can get near them without getting into any more. Already looted that. We'd have to go back there, I guess. And then maybe we can drop down. seems to be something over there. We might be able to get into. I think they're having trouble following me. And now they teleported. See? That's what I meant. Automated security warning. This is an automated message generated to inform you of a security breach somewhere in the vicinity of Roseway Laboratory and Outpost. Auntie Clio wishes to inform you that in the event of a security breach, you are expected to destroy evidence of any ongoing experiments of questionable legitimacy. Please retrieve any available weapon and commence elimination of your cache of imported Raptidons. Please remember to disable electric fences before attempting to enter a Raptidon fence. Auntie Clio frowns upon the use of any weaponry made or designed by Spaace's Choice. If your body is found carrying an unauthorized weapon designed by Spaace's Choice Incorporated, you may be fined for violation of your non-competition agreement. Armed electric fence. Yes, let's do that. Oh, I think that one ran into it. Okay, that's good. So, we've trapped them again. Let's see, side quest. Where was the salvager? Oops. Salvage. Come on. Salvage in the sky, no. Empty man. Journey into smoke. That's what we want. No. That wasn't the plan.
Down they go. That's the last of them.
Okay, that wasn't quite the plan, but hey. Original intent was to get down there quietly somehow. I mean, we locked them in. I guess the idea could have been to draw them out or something. I don't know. This cigarette case is metal lined and embossed with an iconic rendering of the Hope. The name Lillian is signed on the inside of the metal lid. Commissioned by Spaace's Choice for a Founding Day anniversary promotion honoring the lives lost with the Hope. Nothing like a good smoke to help you remember someone dying in the airless void of space, gasping for breath in their last moments. Exactly.
That was made for the 50th anniversary of the Hope. I remember that. I just got back from school. Dad set candles on our doorstep.
Aww. Okay. So I guess we've got everything and we've locked ourselves in now. Great. So what exactly was this fence good for? Oh well. And all those mines.
Ooh, zappy fence. I wonder if I could rig up the airlock with one of these. You know, to repel boarders. Or salesmen.
Zappy fence. Okay, we already looted here. I think so, but we can probably sell some more. Sell all junk. What's this? And all the Raptidon meat we definitely don't need. So, but let's keep it quick for now. Okay. And now I think we wanted to fast travel somewhere. Probably back to the ship to get back to the Groundbreaker and see if Gladys is happy. Welcome to the pit. No, that was the plan. Pro move. Yeah, right. It was, you know, I wanted to surprise the Raptidons.
Welcome back. Do wipe the blood and space dust from your feet in the entry bay. Thank you.
Okay. Better? Okay. Oh, we wanted to return the cigarettes and we didn't do that. Oh well. Another time. So let's go to the Groundbreaker and see what we can do there.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
A Groundbreaker. I think she was, oops. I think, Ada was eating chocolate. Yeah, sounds good. But you know, that makes the game kind of interesting, that you can choose whether you want to play with companions or not. It's kind of like half of this is, you know, nice for freedom of choice, and the other half is nice for as a gameplay mechanic, you know, because it means, you know, if you're the kind of person who wants to kind of like make the game more difficult on a later playthrough or something, and do some nice, you know, gimmick things.
Rizzo's lemon slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
Jesus. You can say, hey, you know, I'm just gonna do this playthrough without taking any companions with me. And you can spec into certain skills that make you, you know, better without companions. Like there's one that boosts, I think, like your conversation stats or something. If you're as long as you're alone, and there's another one that, what was it? I think boosts your damage or something when your companions aren't there. So there's fun there. To be had by just, you know, like saying, okay, I can play without them. But on the other hand, of course, you have companions and you get to play their stories if you take them along. And they make, you know, comments in different scenes, and so you want to know, you know, how do they react and things like that.
Your regularly scheduled advertisement.
You're replaying Half-Life 2 and the sniper mission. Don't take allies there. They just stand in the sniper's line of fire. Of course, that's also a problem, of course, and one reason why some people just go like, why would I play with companions?
Shed the yoke of its corporate overlords and now thrives. They claim this place to be uninhabitable, but philosophism lives on. We fight from the shadow of your...
Sorry for the interruption there. Our relay terminal accidentally included a scene from an upcoming serial.
Right.
Our regularly scheduled broadcast will be with you again shortly. This is Halcyon News, reminding you that
Okay,
there's no I
yeah, of course, it's hard to make, you know, companions. You know, you have to program everything they do, and of course you can't program a human, and so either you have to add complicated controls with which, you know, you can signal your companions what to do, or they have to be really good at doing something, or they have to be kind of, you know, not there for certain gameplay purposes. So like that you can shoot through them so that it doesn't matter if they're standing in front of you that much or things like that. Oh. Free stuff. Where did you get that skin toughening salve? Oh, that was on the edge of a toilet bowl. Half-Life 2 does signaling, yeah. Yeah, that Mass Effect has that as well, where you can just tell your companions stand here, or something like that. And of course, Star Trek Online does the same, so lots of games do that have companions. Or others do, like, you know, at least, you know, this one as well, but it's a little more complicated here because you have to go into the menus in the section for each companion and tell them, you know, be passive, aggressive, or whatever. That can also help. Like, you can just switch them to passive and do it alone for a while or something.
Have you had a moment to look into that little opportunity I told you about on Roseway? You don't hurry up. Someone will get to snooping around there before you do.
Investigated that distress signal from Roseway.
What's that? Speak up now.
About those secrets you asked me to look for.
What'd you turn up?
So the toothpaste I don't really want to give her. That's lie and science. No, I don't want to do that. But the aphrodisiac might work. Or the prototype weapon. So let's try the prototype weapon first. I found schematics for a prototype weapon from Force, and I'm selling. You buying?
Peaches and cream, if that isn't the most handsome bit of lethal engineering I've seen all week. That'll go for a tidy sum of bits.
I acquired some research on Raptidon Musk. Interested?
Pardon me, sweetheart. My old ears must have misheard you. Did you say Raptidon? Gracious, someone must have hauled them off Monarch. Naughty, naughty. A couple of folks around here might pay a fair few bits for this. Might even be able to start a bidding war.
So that gives us about 2,000 for each one, but not the 10,000. Not giving them... formula for experimental rocket fuel. No, I don't want to get her on my bad side. I think that's it.
Are you positive? Honest to goodness?
I'm still searching. I'll report back later.
Be sure to come back for Magazine Club.
Thanks for your time.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
So I guess I have 10,000 bits now? Or I have 24,000. I guess I'll just pay it now? And then I can do what I want, I guess.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea.
I'll buy the Stellar Bay nav key.
Fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear, as these keys tend to be a tad hard to acquire. You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the Sublight offices. She's a dear. You'll love her. Now, was there anything else?
Thanks for your time.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
Why are there enemies somewhere over there? Are those the sprats? I don't know.
This is Halcyon News.
I'm gonna be able to set foot on a whole other planet. I know Monarch's a moon. I think it counts anyhow.
As long as there's paying work, you can count me in.
From the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed.
Alright.
Talk to your local manager about applying for military.
Let's see what we have in our journal now. The doom that came to Roseway. Yeah, so we sold those. So those count as botched now. I wouldn't even have needed to do that, actually. Would have been nice if you could, you know, like ask how much would you give me for X and then just say, oh, well, if it's that little. But okay, so that's done now. You know what? I'll just try it. Screw the role playing.
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me?
I invested that distress signal from Roseway.
What's that? Speak up now.
About these secrets?
What'd you turn up?
Found this fancy toothpaste formula. Here you go.
These corporations, I tell you. Once they get an idea into their big dense heads, there's no getting it out again. Can't imagine how I'll offload this. But waste not, want not, I suppose.
Oh, that's also only 4,000. Okay. Martin Callahan might be interested. Spacer's Choice. Supposedly developing toothpastes now. No. I think that's it.
That's plenty, my dear. And more than I thought you'd find. You got a knack for snooping. I ought to just hire you next time, instead of those sublight lunkheads. Law bless you for doing the legwork, sweetie. Don't forget your friend Gladys now. You can come visit any time.
What'll happen to those secrets I sold you?
I'm afraid that's confidential, my dear. A matter of customer privacy. I'd wager you'd demand the same were you the one buying. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
Okay, I guess I shouldn't have sold her anything and just kept that stuff, but okay. Too late now. Alright, so we have a key. What do we need now? Inform Dr. Wells you have a nav key. Okay. Then let's go to Wells, I guess.
Rizzo's special vodka. Aftertaste the rainbow.
It's always a little fascinating when you have companions in a game, you know how you know, like, because the problem with games like these is like there's two halves to the game.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, so there is you know, like, because companions are both a mechanic and, you know, affect the story. So sometimes you cannot dismiss a companion because then you would lose part of the story or something like that. Whereas on the other hand, it also makes for a good story if you do too many, like evil things, that certain companions would then be, annoyed with you and say, no, I'm not gonna stay with you because you're evil and I'm good, or something like that. But then, of course, you spect, perk points into the companions and, gave them weapons and things like that, and those will suddenly disappear in that case. So people who play more for the mechanics might get annoyed by that.
Hey, Max.
What?
You really think we all have a purpose? That everything happens for a reason?
It's not really that simple, but yes, fine. Anything else?
If that's the case, is it my purpose to annoy you, or yours to be annoyed by me?
Go away.
You can't deny fate, Vicar.
That's a heated discussion? Okay. Looks like a radio, but you can't switch it on. Oh. Oh right, we wanted to, I think, install the acid steeper.
Initiating initialization sequences. Greetings, customer! This SAM unit is unable to locate your registered information. Would you like to register your SAM?
Do I want to? Let's see what happens if I say no.
You know what's great about our SAM units? They never need to be told twice.
So where did you come from?
All SAM units travel fully assembled in a 12x12 corrugated steel box.
No, I mean, I want to know more about you.
Did you know SAM units are capable of equipping regulation-grade flamethrower nozzles? Upgrade your attachment today and get to firing away.
Welcome to the crew, Sam.
SAM units live to clean and clean to live.
Okay, so I guess I can
Every
take him
SAM
along.
unit comes lean, mean, and ready to clean.
Good work, Sam.
Thank you, customer. This area is utterly filthy.
Back to work then, I guess. Okay. Guess we have a cleaning robot now that can apply acid to things. Cool. Oh, okay. It's downstairs where Ada is. Oops, what's this? Sentry Saber. We can sell that. Captain Hawthorne won't need it anymore.
Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr. Wells?
Put him on screen, I guess. Yeah.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the Board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the Board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch.
You sound like you've been to Monarch.
No, never. Monarch is a hotbed of political activity. I can't imagine why Hiram set up shop there. Cuisine, perhaps?
Hotbed of political activity. Sounds like fun.
I certainly wouldn't call it boring, especially if your idea of fun involves navigating a hostile biosphere populated by carnivorous monsters. You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound.
I've got some questions for you.
Come see me in my lab. I'll answer any questions you have.
Alright, I'm off.
Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
Right, didn't we? Oops. Up there. Didn't we want to go drink with,
Touching that is a good way to lose a hand. Moving machinery versus human flesh. Metal wins every time.
Scary robot? Or AI?
Felix keeps asking me to watch some adventure serial with him. It's not my thing, but he's real sweet about it.
You met that automechanical clanking around the ship yet?
Oh, you mean Sam? He's just the sweetest, ain't he? A real charmer, my dad'd say.
Have you given him a nickname yet?
Nah, but I've been thinking on one. Gotta get to know him better, I think. Maybe ask him what he prefers. It ain't nice to give folks a nickname without him giving you the okay first, you know? Of course, that don't stop Felix.
Did you learn your trade from your father? It sounded like it when you talked to Reed.
Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was.
I don't see the humor.
He meant funny as in odd. It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us.
But you're really good at this and you enjoy it.
Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling.
You didn't like your classes?
Oh, there were a whole lot of reading, not nearly enough doing. Like, before they'd issue you a wrench, they wanted an essay on the design of different wrenches. Then there'd be quizzes on company regulations for storage and maintenance of wrenches.
What did you do in your time off?
As soon as I got permission, I spent all my time in the machine shop. They had all manner of parts, but they didn't want me using them, so I had to sneak them sometimes. I even slept in there. Had a hammock tied up in the rafters. Before I left, I installed a little skylight for myself, so I could see the stars.
Build anything fun?
When an engine came in, I'd strip it down and rebuild it. I mostly built for myself. Custom tools, little mechanical critters to talk to. When my roommates tried to talk, I'd get so nervous I'd be drenched in sweat. It was easier for everybody when I stayed off on my own. I doubt any of them remember me now.
After school you moved straight back to Edgewater?
Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed.
Did you get much time with him after you got back from school?
About a year. I tried to do more of the work so he could rest. His heart gave him pains. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh, look at the time. Sorry to bend your ears so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape.
Okay. Okay.
Who ordered the bottles of Raptidon musk? One has broken.
Okay. So I guess we're going there now. Going to Monarch. So I guess we're going to Stellar Bay because Cascadia is dangerous.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Cool. Oh wait, didn't we want to do something for... let's go back to the Groundbreaker and do that first.
Welcome back, Captain.
Oh wait.
How can I be of assistance?
There's something I've been meaning to ask you.
What's that?
I want to ask both of them, but they'll probably will let me only ask one. Are you keeping any secrets from me?
Do you have any examples of secrets you have kept from me?
I'm one of the Lost Hope colonists. The scientist revived me from hibernation.
Truthfully, not that I contain the capacity to lie. I had suspected as much. Your nerves spike at unusual and often inappropriate moments. It doesn't take a genius to correlate the meaning, although it would be considered one. I am glad you felt comfortable, Captain. According to the file on the subject, that means you either desire to obtain something from me, or form a partial fondness for persona. Thank you for confiding in me, Captain. I've been keeping a secret as to what you shall have to discern it yourself.
Clandestinely plotting to take over the Halcyon system. In love with Alex Hawthorne. Are you sentient?
I have no concept of self whatsoever. Discounting the architecture of a construct, I identify electrical impulses with consciousness. Board and contemplate hijacking the ship. I swear.
You're clandestinely plotting to take over the Halcyon system.
How did you guess, Captain? Did Sam tell you? I should have known better. Construct in the heat of the moment.
Okay, I guess I can do all three. That's interesting. Your secret is that you are in love with Alex Hawthorne.
Joking about the Captain. We both know I am not capable of complex emotion.
That's all for now. Okay, we wanted to go back to Groundbreaker and hopefully we can do that mission for Parvati.
Arrived at the Groundbreaker.
I like how, like at the end, the little icon that stands for the ship gets smaller when it disappears.
Remember.
Remember that you are not insured. Okay, let's leave Ellie out. And hope that we can do this. Yeah, looks like they're giving me a mission objective in the cafe restaurant bar, whatever it is, casino.
Crystal Scribbleberry Punch. You want punch? Right here.
Well, I should probably use the skill points. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, okay. So we're the highest we can get all the points for. Before we have to individually spec into them. We still have 8 points left, so let's do the rest into, yeah, let's put the rest into tech. And apply. Now we have those skill points.
How's this work? We get at a table, stand in a corner. Okay. What are we doing? You're the expert. Oh, and don't worry on the price. Let's just do it proper.
Let's ask that one. Are you sure you want to do this? You seem nervous.
Oh, that's on account of my not being able to sleep lately. Makes my hands all twitchy, you know. I've just been lying awake, thinking about what Junlei said, and feeling my heart shake.
No, better start slow with a beer. How about wine? I really want to get drunk. Whiskey is efficient. I have no idea. What's the objective of this? Better start slow, I guess.
Ooh. Beer. I guess. Yeah. Beer can be good. I bet. Bottoms up. This takes the underside of the boot. People drink that for fun? Oh, Captain. I'm doing something fierce. What am I doing?
Generally or specifically?
Specifically. Definitely. Specifically. Oh. I mean, just with Junlei. Just...
Start by telling me why her message got you so unsettled.
Talked about another girl, right? Isabel. And her by name and everything, like I wanted to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this but after.
No one sends terribly vaguely sensual poetry to someone they don't like.
No, I'd call it sensual. That's a lot.
What did she actually write in the message? You haven't said.
It was really long, rambly, telling me a story about her dad. You name it, Belle did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady, she to get her dad's approval. They case, made something good out of it. Then it all went down the tubes. Junlei has...
What is this really about?
I just have to, and they're all climbing my throat. I need another drink before I lose my nerve.
I don't think we want to get her drunk, so let's maybe persuade her. Let's get you some water.
Come on, I'm here to drink! Okay, maybe you're right. Hydration, here I come. I want to talk to you this time. Even about this, but I'm so scared.
About what?
Everything? Worth of terrifying questions from my... Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's... What if she's like me? She does. Still got feelings for that lady, Isabel. What if we get together and bored of me?
This is always so you don't really know what you're gonna say until you click it, and so... There's an easy way to... no wonder you're scared. Stop here, you're on a roll. Usually I think I'm making the worst choices in these conversations in the end. Let's see, maybe we can get her to keep talking, because I think that's what she needs. Don't stop there, you're on a roll.
Don't tease me in my moment of weakness.
That wasn't meant to be
You know
a tease.
That's folks up in the past. Folks I me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then Blake's not?
Are you afraid of being rejected for what you are, for who you are?
Of course.
Everyone is, no matter their quirks.
I've never thought. I wonder what June's afraid of being rejected for. Seems perfect to me. Maybe those are colored goggles talking. Be strong like her. Now that I got it in me. Sometimes I feel real mean and kept. Ungenerous thoughts.
We all do.
I suppose so, but I want to be my good character more. Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just so much to think about.
So, are you going to ask her out?
Oh gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should?
So, believe in yourself? Or just ask her? Definitely not gonna ask what the booze tells her. Still. I mean, this is kind of, you know, like you see you like that person, so just, you know, talk to that person like them. That makes sense. Don't ask for my opinion, believe in yourself. I think I'll try that. Don't ask for my opinion, believe in yourself.
Okay. I'm gonna do it. As soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Thanks for hearing me out. And giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. You're good people, Cap. Come on, let's go.
Okay. So, I guess we did that. And let's go back to the ship.
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on?
Why are there woolly cows here? The fuck? Okay, I guess I'll have to find out what that's about.
Hey, Captain. Too much bother. I did have fun. I tried some things I never would have otherwise. And I feel today, I guess that water must have worked. You looking out for me.
Did you talk to Junli?
I messaged you when we got back, and she replied super quick. I would wake half the night thinking about what I just to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning. It was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it, when I had the courage. Oh, sorry for the typos.
Were there any... Damn it, I want to ask all the questions. Okay, not bad so far.
I've ruined in the past because I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her. So if she's the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
So Junli does like you, and she said it in the most awkward way possible. Yeah. Glad we wasted time drinking because Junli's bad at writing messages. Aww. If you two marry, you'll be saying, haha, just kidding. Unless you're not. Let's go with this, but I mean, all of these answers are funny. So Junli does like you, she said, in the most awkward way possible.
She's like one of those stupid romances where one soul's all stiff and formal and had to have your hand, miss. I ought to go write her back. I mean, twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
Whee! Okay, that worked out. So now, what's this with the cows? And also the fertilizer. Who let the cows out? Moo, 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 moo.
Status report 13. Job area maintenance. Dossier analysis.
Okay, oops, I should have let him finish. Someone just saw there were no dialogue choices for me to make and stopped immediately. I didn't realize he was probably saying something funny. Maybe we can get him to say it again.
Sanitation ticket.
Okay, that doesn't work. So
Good.
So how do you end up on the groundbreaker?
Tell you? Chairman's orphan child. Abandoned back base.
Then you were raised by a pack of sprats, right?
That's right. Can't get anything past you, boss. Honestly, before you picked, I was living in the back base. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. My ship would come. What folks on the groundbreaker call a stowaway. Life for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own.
You were a stowaway?
That's what they called us. Orphans with no family, no company to, nowhere to go at the back base. The world's a touch kindlier than Leech is clear. If you can't support your own self, you don't be on the groundbreaker.
How did you manage?
Same way we all do. Look for work and hope somebody would finish. Hauling boxes was about the only work I hate every second of it. Foreman and I never got on.
Right. The incident with the tossball stick.
Could be I was reacting. I better check. Exercise a little bit of that. What's the word? Restrict. But on the other hand, brought with a tossball stick. That felt good. That felt real good. You would have tried it.
If I have melee 30, I had plenty practice bludgeoning people. What do I want? I don't really want to... Well, let's try that one. You couldn't have been diplomatic about it?
Yeah, I mean... But I wouldn't have felt half as good. I caught... If you didn't pick me up, I'd stay back at the docks, waiting for my ship.
I'm glad you're not wasting your life hauling boxes.
Yeah, I guess my ship did arrive in the end. I've got you to thank for that. Thanks for listening, boss. Let's get going.
Okay. Do you
Taking
have...
it easy? Something.
We're going to work together. I'd like to know more about you.
I'm a surgeon by training and a Piiiigs. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks out in the smell of space thrown out. Zero-G cocktail, and I've got a meaner, right?
What's the zero-G cocktail?
We've got on hand, usually zero-G brew with spectrum B, purple berry shake if you're not.
So you never know what you're getting?
Exactly. That's what makes...
Inventive. I like it.
I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more until you do.
The question is, will that be different ones, and that's why I like it, or will I just be so drunk that I won't notice? Do you have much experience contracting out with other captains?
I do. Some of it was even legal.
You weren't joking about being a pirate.
What get away? It's the hair, right? Or I had it custom made.
Wait, you want to look like a pirate?
Gotta advertise your business. I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's no about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your...
That sounds reasonable.
Glad to hear it. Work for me.
I was hoping to know something more personal about you.
Well, my blood type is A positive, though, and I spy space hospital. Never mind what anyone else tried. That about
Where are you from? How do you get into this line of work?
boring.
You're deflecting.
Look, the thing I've learned about living in close quarters is that you've room to breathe. I'm all for making a few bits together and having fun doing it. Little professional distance.
Okay.
Complaints here?
So nothing to talk about the cows either. Do you know anything about the cows?
I think at the Fibonacci spiral. Sure, you know what that's. Something vexing you, Captain?
There's only the remind me. Well, let's see if that's anything new or anything I've forgotten. Remind me, what are your thoughts on the philosophists?
philosophy of religion that stands to almost everything we know to be true. They believe in contrast to OS plan. But most of the philosophist proponents came more than a century after his death.
Okay.
Hey, I could hire myself out to ships in need, be my own mechanic. I wonder sometimes.
Sounds like a good job. Oh, that's Parvati's place. Okay. Bypass shunt. Sparkling is this unit's middle name, a steeper designed to kill germs rather than people. Sud steeper unlocks the perk clean sweep for Sam. Okay. Not quite sure what that is supposed to be. Oh, I picked up the danger sign and it ended up in this room. Oh, so that bottle here is the one I picked up. And so he got it, so those things just end up as decorations.
Like what I did with the boss.
Okay, let's see if Ada has anything to say about the cows. It's kind of weird. Why would
Didn't
there
I
be cows?
request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Ordering these. What? How can I be of assistance? I request you do not wait upon my return.
Okay. So, I think we should probably head back to Terra 2 for the to hand back that lighter.
For now, orbit above Roseway, Captain.
And should probably take people along. Continue. And then we shall see. Okay. Let's see. Journal. Lillian is somewhere over there. We can probably fast travel. Covert lab. It's not that secret. Somehow the sound and image is choppy. You don't know if it's on your end. Oh, I sure hope so. I hope it's not that I've been speaking too low or something, or that I screwed up the audio settings. Anyway, I guess I'll just finish here because we're almost at the end anyway. So we can probably talk to you here.
Seriously, don't get yourself. It's a nice cigarette case, but it's just a cigarette case.
We can lie, we can... I was wondering about your group.
They're a huge pack of assholes. Of them. Probably.
I've got some good news. I have the cigarette case you lost.
You're shitting.
I'm not saying it wasn't a hassle to get, but here it is safe and sound. It occurs to me if I could get this when you couldn't, I bet you couldn't take it from me. Some bad news too, I'm gonna keep it. No, let's see. Here it is, safe and sound.
You ain't so bad. Here's something for the trouble.
9,000 XP, 12,000 XP. What happened? Okay, Bitcoin 625. And an anarchist's cookbook, whatever that. Oh, I think that was a gun, right? Okay. See you around then. Alright, quick check how the audio is for me. Yeah, the stream looks bad. Interesting. The game audio is the one that's bad. Okay. Wait, let's see what happens when I talk to you.
Something you need?
What do you think of the new guy, Felix?
He seems like a nice boy to me. I'm glad you gave him a shot.
I thought you didn't like strangers generally.
I got a good feeling about him, is all. I mean, sure, he's rough around the edges. I bet he just need to show him a better path.
So you're saying I could sculpt him into an ideal minion. You seriously think I'm the right sort to put him on the right course in life? Okay, yeah, and so the game audio is not really good here. So I think this is a good point to end the mission for now, and then next stream we can go and speak to Nyoka at Stellar Bay. It's time for stream end. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed our stream today, and I'll try to find out what happened to the game audio. I'm a little worried though that the game audio will, I hope it will be good in the recording and it's just something in the stream. Otherwise, apologies to the folks seeing this on YouTube. Okay, see you everyone, have a good week, and remember tomorrow, roughly same time or maybe an hour later, it will be there will be a stream with Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and hopefully by then I'll have decided whether I will be doing a completely new stream. I'll probably be doing the New Game Plus stream. Just because it seems, you know, like there's probably new people gonna watch it. It's at a different time as the previous one was. And so I will, yeah, I'm planning to do a Assassin's Creed Odyssey stream. And then if that works out, if I can actually still do that after work, then I'll try to keep that going like every other day. So basically Monday, Wednesday and Friday would be Assassin's Creed Odyssey streams, and then on the Sunday again the Outer Worlds. Just so we can get that finished on the stream. And hopefully we'll be done with Assassin's Creed Odyssey and a full stream and full set of YouTube videos by the time we have that Assassin's Creed Valhalla comes out, and hopefully that game will be good and I'll want to play it. And then we'll have that to stream. See you then, and yeah, have a good week. If you're working, have Have fun working. If you're doing something else, then good success with that. Bye-bye.